Good morning. Are you a coffee drinker? I'm not a coffee drinker, but my husband is. But I wanted to introduce you today to one of our incredible products called the Cold Brew Pitcher for those of you who enjoy cold pressed coffee. You can also make hot or cold tea in this pitcher, as well as infused waters. So let's get started. I'm going to point the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. So here we have the pitcher. It's a really pretty carafe style pitcher. And then all of the parts that you need to do the cold brew coffee or the teas, hot or cold tea, or the infused waters. So I'm going to do the cold brew coffee today for my husband. You do have to plan ahead when you're doing these beverages because they do have to steep and go through the cold brew process. So you want to prepare about a day ahead of time. You can use any kind of ground coffee that you like. My husband has chosen this particular brand. And if you're going to fill the whole pitcher, you're going to use a full cup of coffee grounds. Now I'm measuring our coffee grounds in our measuring cups. These are our 6-cup measuring cup set. What I love about these cups is that they nest inside each other and they come with a leveler. They all snap together in the handles right here. So that makes them very easy to store. Nothing's rolling around loose. And as you see, they sit really nicely on the counter. So whatever you're measuring, it's not wobbling around. It's not going to spill out. I've had mine forever. And what's great is that I did lose my leveler one time. And because we do sell replacement parts, I was able to just purchase this for like $2.50. I didn't have to replace the whole cup set. So we've got our parts here. To do the coffee, we're going to use the metal infuser and we're going to attach it to the funnel, just like that. We're going to set it down into the pot. And then I've just got a spoon here that I'm going to use to put the coffee grounds in because I'm probably going to spill them all over the place. Now, again, if you're filling the entire coffee pitcher, you're going to use a cup of coffee and you're going to use 40 ounces of cold water. If you wanted to not do the whole pitcher, you would just adjust that. So if you wanted to do half the pitcher, you would use a half cup of coffee and 20 ounces of water and so forth. Okay, so I've got the coffee in there. Now this is a slow process, right? So I've got my water here, 16, almost 17 ounces of water, and I'm going to pour this in. And the water is going to slowly start to trickle through the coffee grounds, and then the coffee grounds are going to sit in this water and brew. And once you get all of the water poured into the pitcher, you're going to put the lid on and let it sit on the counter or in your refrigerator for 18 to 24 hours, depending on how strong you like your coffee to be brewed. Okay, so this is our second bottle of water. And again, it's going down very slowly. It's going to take us to about 32 or so ounces of water. Now, if you were going to do some infused water, which I think is a great idea, you would, instead of the metal infuser, you would use this plastic infuser. You would put in there whatever you would like to infuse in your water. So if you like citrus infused water, you could put some lemons, oranges, limes in there. You could do berries in there, some nice raspberries or strawberries. If you like cucumbers, you could do some cucumbers and mint in there. Same process. You put that on the funnel. You pour your water through, you let your water sit for 18 to 24 hours, however strong you want that to be. You have some great infused water. You do a similar process with tea. You can put up to 4 tea bags or 4 tablespoons of loose tea in here as well to brew tea. Okay, and then we only need about half of this bottle of the water to get our 40 ounces. So a little bit more here. Okay, that's good. And that's all there is to it. So you see that the coffee right now is very light in color. When this finishes, the coffee will be black. It will be black coffee. And then of course you can add to it whatever creamers or flavorings you like. If you think about the cost of Starbucks, this size is 40 ounces. A Trenta, for those of you who go hard at Starbucks, Trenta is 30 ounces. And if you're spending, you know, the amount of money every day on Starbucks, imagine the savings if you're doing that every day. I know that a grande to venti size Starbucks coffee is $4 or $5 a day, and the investment that you would make in your cold brew pitcher could really save you a lot of money. So that's our cold brew pitcher. If you would like to see any other products introduced or demoed for you, just let me know. If I have it in my kitchen, I'd be happy to show it to you. And if I don't have it, I'll find a consultant friend who does, and we'll get their video posted. Thanks, have a great day.